Will Chris Conn-Clarke sign for Carlisle United? This saga has been going on for 2 weeks. It's been going on for 2 weeks, and obviously there's been clubs mentioned. York and Forest Green's names have been thrown in. It's like a dart, that, isn't it? Yeah, like a dart. That's what these journalists do. These so-called journalists like Alan Nixon and these IT kids. What's happened? I thought Forest Green wanted him. Oh, that's strange. I thought Forest Green wanted to sign him. But Bobby Savage has denied it. Has denied interest. Done deal! It's a done deal to Forest Green people. 2 weeks ago, I said, Chris Conn-Clarke is coming to Carlisle. He's coming to Carlisle because he was at our game away at Prague. Yes, people say, but he is best mates with Whedon, didn't he? That's why he was there. Come on, let's be real. There's too much noise with our name being mentioned with Chris Conn-Clarke. Carlisle fans spamming the Carlisle tweets, the tweet replies. Announce him. The deal's been done. Let's be real. The deal's been done. Down with Anthony's thinking he's clever as well. Thinking he's clever. I've not yet pushed the button. Shudder babes, you know what I mean? Shudder babes. And the only thing we can't agree on is whether it'll be a permanent deal or a non-deal. The terms have been agreed, let's be real. And once terms have been agreed in a transfer deal, people, the deal's gonna happen. The deal is gonna happen, people. York have denied it. York were thinking, why the hell have we been in for Conn-Clarke for? Mark Hughes is the only one who hasn't denied it. Mark Hughes has that little smirk, doesn't he? Mark Hughes has that little smirk and then says no, offensively. So he hasn't really denied it, Mark Hughes. The other two managers have. Darren Ferguson doesn't want Chris Conn-Clarke. Darren McCarthy wants to keep Chris Conn-Clarke. That's what's happening here. Doesn't suit Darren Ferguson's style. Baller. He's a baller, Chris Conn-Clarke, by the way. He is an absolute baller. Not some new proven experience with Alton, along with Whedon, didn't he? Funny enough, when they were smashing it off for Alton. I think both clubs are entitled for me. I think Dan McAntony is definitely entitled to ask for money because we have got money. So, pay up. So, he is right. He is right on doing that. But we are also right to hold firm. To stand firm for me because we only think Conn-Clarke is probably worth this amount that we're willing to pay. While Dan McAntony thinks he's worth more. And I don't blame him. It just shows he's got good time ID, doesn't he? Because he's a great player. Baller. He's a baller of a player. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, Carlisle need him more than York and Forest Green. Forest Green have already got too many players in that position. Same with York. Carlisle have only got Stephen Fern at the moment. Hamilton's out injured. Stephen Fern is more of an attacking number 8 for me. I still don't think he's good enough as a number 10. And Chris Conn-Clarke, if we can get him in, whether it's a loan or permanent, who cares, seriously, who cares, then fantastic. We just do up even more levels with our squad on paper as well. And plus, squad depth as well. And Darren McCarthy's already said, whoever signs him, yes we will, he is even when he says that, because he will leave the club, Chris Conn-Clarke. And obviously the National League is different to the EFL and the Premier League. The Premier League and the EFL transfer windows are closed. National League is like an all-round thing until March, I think it is. Until March. I don't know what Darren McAntony trying to persuade Bobby Savage. That's like saying Bobby Savage has already said he has no interest in the player, but it's like Dalmatante is like that waiter. It's like that waiter at a restaurant, persuading the person to eat meat when they're fucking feeding. That's what Dalmatante is. That's what Dalmatante is. It's like, here, have Conn-Clarke, have some meat, but they're feeding. That's what Matante's doing, persuading them to eat meat when they're feeding. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? But yeah, he's coming towards. I'll hold my hands up if I'm one. But yeah, he's coming towards, I reckon. He's coming towards, personally. I said this 2 weeks ago. Looking at my Tamuri reports, I said this 2 weeks ago. I think the terms have already been agreed, personally, in my personal opinion. They just want to try it out. They want to try it out for drama. Matante's good. Smart person. Very smart person. Not smart as in keeping down Ferguson. He's not smart in that sense. But he's very smart in terms of like trying to get clubs to come in. Open the door. Come on in. Put the bid down. Thinking Dan Matante thinking he's at the Orton. Boom. Boom. That Orton thing, isn't it? What's that Orton thing called? Barden Hunt. Yeah, it's called Barden Hunt. Ting ting. Ting ting. When he's doing that. Place your bids in. That's what he's doing. But yeah, he's joining nuts. He's either staying at Peterborough or he's joining nuts. It's one of the two. He's not done to York. York have denied it. And Forest Green have denied it. And when them Minders deny interest, it ain't happening. Mark Hughes, thinking he's got a poker face, was smirking. He was smirking. So something's happening. And he hasn't denied it either. But this is what they do, people. This is what they do. This is what football accounts do. They just want to try it out for the drama. All these journalists want to try it out. Even the EFL journalists are doing it now. Yes, try it out for the drama. Aaron Nitson, by the way, who's a fraud. Who's an absolute fraud, by the way. He's got more things won than white. Ended up throwing Forest Green's name in without any thought at all. Oh yes, it's for Forest Green in York's name in for the sake of it. By the way, he hates Carlisle, Aaron Nitson. He does hate them. He does hate Carlisle, by the way. Because he's got a lot of things won on pretty Carlisle, let's be real. Oh, he's like, we can't allow Carlisle to get Conn-Clarke, so let's put in some names. To add in the mix. Aaron Nitson, unfortunately for Aaron Nitson and these ITKs from Forest Green, unfortunately for them, I have got receipts of them saying it's a done deal to Forest Green. So unlucky to them. And for me, my final thoughts, he'll sign for Carlisle, in my opinion, he will. Because our name's been into him far too much for him not to sign for Carlisle, in my opinion. And obviously, our Carlisle admin on the social medias are far too active. They weren't active before this happened, and now they're spamming tweets of random stuff. So something's happening in my opinion. Terrell Thomas is keeping quiet. Obviously, Terrell Thomas on Twitter kind of gave it away about a new sign coming in because he put emojis in. He put that emoji in. So, come on, what are we doing here? Stop trotting it out. Matante probably knows, doesn't he? Matante, he's the only one who knows. Only one spilling the beans. But I think the terms have definitely been agreed. Have not yet pushed the button. I mean, that tells you everything, doesn't it? Have not yet pushed the button. Soderbergh style, isn't it? Soderbergh style. Come on, the deal's done. Let's be real. The deal's done. The terms have been agreed. We're just trying to agree on a transfer fee. So that's my thoughts on that Saga. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, like I said, I'll hold my hands up if this deal doesn't happen.